everybody, Kim here for a process video using Paislee Press Goes With Everything, and I used a couple other paper packs from her as well. As you can see, I was just trimming off an 8x10 picture that I overlaid another paper on top of it and had it printed out at my favorite Walgreens right down the street. I also did a couple other papers on 8x10. I don't know why. I also just regularly printed them off. And I wanted something different. I felt like the angle on the top of that school, I wanted to play off that and do with the angles of the paper. Now, can I just talk about this favorite tape of mine? It's called Score Tape. It's kind of like the American Crafts double-sided tape, but you don't need scissors to cut it, which is very helpful when you're kind of in a hurry and just want to get it stuck down. As you can see, I just fanned them out, and now I'm going to be cutting them off and trimming them off the side. I was trying to use my roller tape and it just wasn't working, so I decided to whipple the old glue stick. And I trimmed the edges to just create a nice square 12x12 piece. Now, this file folder I have, when I do my paper projects for each of my different design teams, so this is Paislee Press, and everything I print off that I don't use in a project, I just chuck in this folder. And this is the perfect time for me to add some of those elements from her collections into something I'm doing recently. And I think I'm using the Dwell collection and For Like Ever. I love the name of that. Those are the two other collections I used from Paislee Press. Now, the whole lines thing wasn't working for me here. You'll see me fiddle farting around with a lot of different types of paper, but I really wanted to stay within the teal and the yellow range, and I really didn't want to print off any new ones, so I just went what was in the folder. Here I'm rearranging. It just looked like two sun rays, and I thought that's really not working so well. And I don't know, I took a break. I think I ate some dinner and I came back and added a few things, including I wanted the extra part from the picture. Thought would be nice to add some extra contrast in that corner. Now I think I figured it out. I needed a double lines of those rectangles, and I did rip off the edges just to add a little bit of texture because everything else is so super formal with the straight edges. I needed to soften it up a bit, and I thought tearing the paper would do that.
One bite won't kill the killer, but it sends a message. And one snip can't get a kidder, but you'll learn a lesson.
Here I've got some Amy Tangerine shapes. I think it's the Happy Together line. I've had them in my stash for quite a bit, and I thought this thing really needs some sort of pop of color. I really wanted to try to keep it somewhat monochromatic, but it just looked really dull to me. So then I decided to just whip out that pack, and you know, Amy Tangerine always has some great color for me. I also thought I needed something in that huge open white space right up there, and I couldn't figure out how to make it work. So I pulled out a Paislee Press project life card and I just trimmed her up, added an extra piece for more contrast, and I think it turns out okay. I mean, this isn't perfect by any means, but I thought it worked out good. Then I added the pink shapes, and I thought, well, maybe some pink writing on the side to kind of triangulate, pulling it together type of composition. Now there's one more thing I did was add some epoxy dot just to draw your eye in. Thanks for stopping by and watching this process video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.